Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to another episode. I'm your host, TedTokez. We got some World of Tanks matches here for you. As you can see, we spawned up in the northeast. I had pushed south and then west, rotating the map a little bit. Got a lot of our team sitting up on that hill. We're going to try and take this corner out though. You can see this tank here is trying to be, let's say, opposition. We could support our teammate with the challenge that tank is trying to make himself. Boom, the enemy tank hits the brakes. We get a nice track shot in there. It's busted in place. Time to load up another one. We get it off, get some damage in there. He's still worried about that other teammate. Boom, we get another. That one deflected though. That's a bummer. And that one deflected. Ooh, there's a side of the head shot maybe. Nice. Yep. Yeah. They took out 2 of our teammates so far. See what Overwatch does? And I've hit most of my shots. Shot as much as I could. You know, as soon as my gun was reloaded, I was pretty much trying to use it. That's what I'm saying. It's just different. If we were up there on the actual close quarters combat zone with them, in the actual battle area, it would have been entirely different. You see one more tank pushing. We got a bunch of them up this 3 line, so it's actually probably why I hadn't pushed yet. But I pushed it, probably backed that tank up. But we can't really get rid of that corner because we got to worry about this 3 line. So, oh, I remember this right here. I meant to back up around that rock, but I turned my tank, and then I didn't back up and then turn, so I didn't get the. Still trying to give them the penetration before I go though. There's one more. He's lining. Oh, they got me before I could set that shot off. So we'll go into another match. No, this one looks like I picked up the controller late because those were like my first points, and I was coming from all the way north. So my guess is I either loaded in late or picked the controller up late. Trying to find a good position here. I see myself working them tanks down that middle of the field and in the center of the city. As you can see, that one was eliminated. We start to progress across this middle hill. Once we climb that peak, we see a teammate going over there, so we're going to probably try to back that teammate up because this is our chance to capitalize. Push this guy in the side and towards the grid line back so they don't have us surrounded. Getting a little bit of help with them. Got a teammate shooting into him as well. Look at that, 2 teammates trying to get in there for the points. I like it. Let's go. Alright, let me get out of this guy's way. See that? So he can move out of my way. We're both good. Oh, that one enemy deflected that one. I realize I still got to push down this 0 and 9 line to get to them over there on the more west of the field. But the team in the city starting to push through the city, so we're going to have them pretty sandwiched here in a minute. They might try and make the Hail Mary push for us in the field because it's the weaker side, and you know, if they get rid of the weaker side, they're not sandwiched anymore, you know. Boom, we land in another good shot right there. And we start to push up. I think they got that guy in the 0 line covered if they didn't get him finished already. So we're going to try and put some pressure on these enemies here so that our team can actually feel a little more comfortable putting pressure on them. Missed a shot. I was trying to line up there, but we got one right there. We use the smoke as cover. This was a bad push. I end up almost making it out right here, but they got me right before I got up over that hill. Like 2 more seconds and I'd have probably been in nobody's line of sight. There you go. They tore up that guy that finished me off though, and then that was the last enemy. Pretty decent match, you know, for showing up late. You can see the team, how they play sometimes. Decent scoreboard. There's some assist numbers up there. Everybody's carrying their weight. Guys that got 0 weren't last place, so they were doing other stuff that's important. Got 0 damage, that is, you know, not 0 total, but that player did have triple zeros. Oh, deflected that missile. Look at that. All right, next match we getting in here. We see us going head to head with a couple enemies. Looks like we pushed the east way. This time spawned up in the northwest, and we came down here to the east, the northeast corner of the map. Eliminated an enemy, but they got some good overwatch on me. It seems like they're getting a couple shots in. Got my health whittling down. Ooh, deflection. Wasted that shot. How about this one? Oh, didn't waste that one. Alright. Health's getting a little low, but team's showing up a little bit. And we might be able to use that to our advantage. I feel like I'm wasting time up on this hill. He's to the right of me. I don't know why I'm not lining that up. Or he was to the player was to that enemy was to the right of where I was aiming. Oh, looks like I'm going for a flank. They might be on both sides. I see that teammate going to the right. I know I got to get this enemy on the left off of either of us, really. Nice couple shots in there. He's a decent angle on the armor, but not good enough. He manages to get the shot in. And then you can see the rest of the team that was overwatching. They're over there trying to, you know, scramble for some points. Ultimately, it looks pretty bad for them, if you ask me, you know. Our team's kind of surrounded. You know, it's pretty even all the way to the end so far. We got a destroyer running out there to nowhere. Oh, found a heavy actually. Look at that. Dodging all these bullets. And the thing is, if we had players helping each other in the beginning of this match, it wouldn't be a situation like this. Right there, little rubbage. Ah, they got him. Good try, you know. I'd say it was a team effort to lose that one, for sure. There's probably some good players on the team that time. Probably managed some decent points if you ask me. But then again, yep, 8,000. Yeah, that 8,000 damage might have scammed, though. We don't know. I wasn't watching, so you know what I mean? So, alright, well, here's the next match. I think this is the last match for this episode, actually. But that's alright, you know? That's alright. Looks like a long one and a good one. You know, I see a lot of peaks in the audio, so I was probably shooting my butt off this one. Nice little group of teammates pushing this side, this channel, this roadway, this pathway here. This is pretty nice. Look at them. Oh, we got an object on our front. That's going to help the enemies. Hopefully that guy's just not too much of a threat and we can work on the Overwatch, because we're not going to be able to chip into that object too much from the front.
Enemy is hit. Our track is up. Let's move it.
Nice shot right there. They got me trapped behind this boulder. Can't really move, but that's alright because I have shots lined up. They deflected that one. Getting my reload here. Looking for another shot. Boom, we get a chip into that one. Just fixed my tracks. Now I can reposition again. I could have used my repair kit, but I didn't. See that object? That's going to be a nuisance. I got to do something. I know I can't keep sitting there. It's not a bad spot to be, but there's a lot of teammates in front of me that I need to be helping. Probably should not be backing up right now, besides the fact that they're all kind of getting chipped into. However, some of them are holding their ground. There we go, we pulled back up there. Deflected that shot. Nice. Nice, making enemies waste time. That's good, that's good. Alright, now as you can see, we have a tank on each side of this hill and on top. Now, those are the best positions to be, obviously, but I don't want to get in their way, so I'm going to try and find spots around them while still being able to support them in those spots. Got that object pushing the right with a teammate. Looks like there you go, teammate. One less threat. That object getting a little pressury with that corner again. I think he got that one into me. I was thinking about jumping that hill, but I got concerned about the Overwatch that's right on the other side. But I wanted to get rid of that object. You know, because those are pretty impactful tanks. So if you can eliminate one of the major tanks on the enemy team or major players on the enemy team. Now, as you can see, I'm trying to hold that hill for him so that object doesn't corner it and shoot my teammate in the backside. However, I don't want to be in my teammate's way if he wants to back down that hill with his right there. Now, it seems that we have less tanks here on this position now, so we got to be careful because this object is still a major threat. If we can't get a good move on this object's gonna easily counter us enough to where that enemy object's Overwatch is gonna be able to make the impact that needs to be made, regardless of that object with us going back and forth at each other like that. Trying to get a couple shots off on the Overwatch. Didn't quite get it. Looks like me and teammate here are one shot. I finish off that enemy. That's cool. Another one coming around the bend. Try to get me a lineup on. Deflected. I throw a smoke. They start missing. So that's good. Gives me time to keep doing some stuff instead of just getting shot out of the game. Now I waited here because teammate probably got killed off, and I didn't know if they were going to push around that. So, I wasted my shot on the teammate. Darn. Oh, man, that's alright, though. Good game. Decent battle, man. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Check out some more. I'm in the process of making some more for us.